Hi guys, I'd like to talk to you about neuro-linguistic programming. Imagine having the kind of intelligence that gives you the ability to take control over your own emotions. Did you know that your emotions are the very essence of what creates your states, your behaviours, and your actions in life? So what happens if a person is feeling clouded? What if a person is feeling unmotivated? What if a person is, even worse, feeling anxious, stressed, or depressed? Well, this is going to create havoc in anybody's quality of life. This is why neuro-linguistic programming and hypnotherapy is one of the most fastest, cutting-edge ways of becoming the best version of yourself and getting rid of those old negative patterns. Now here's a little tip. So what will we do if we are in a situation where perhaps you're feeling down? Why not ask yourself the question, what is it that I'm actually feeling? So if you ask yourself what you're feeling, you may discover that you might be feeling sad or maybe frustrated. Well, then you need to ask yourself the next question, which is, what am I saying to myself? You see, in order for you to have any emotion, there must be a thought first. So the thought creates the emotion. Now, once the emotion takes place, if it goes on for too long, it then sends this volt through your body that actually affects your immunity. So this is why people can quite often pick up illnesses more likely when they are under an enormous amount of stress. So how can we at least prevent ourselves from having those volts that go through our body and affect our immunity? Emotional intelligence will start by the power of your questions. So simply start by asking yourself, what am I feeling? So once you know exactly what it is that you're feeling, so if it is sad, then simply ask yourself, what does sad feel like? Now, sad obviously doesn't feel happy. Sad may feel frustrated. It may feel disappointed. Well, then what you do is you put two negative emotional words together, because 2 times negative, if you did science in year 8, equals a positive. So not that this is going to create a positive feeling, but it's certainly going to help. So for example, if you say, I'm feeling disappointedly sad, well then what you've just done is you've created 2 of those negative words to eliminate it. Then you ask yourself, what is the story I'm saying to myself? What am I telling myself at the moment? Tap into what it is that is running through your mind. This will help you to take control. This will help you to be able to prevent those volts from going through your body and affecting your immunity. Once you start taking hold of the story, once you begin to put up the 2 emotional factors that you identify, then you can even take the next step and say, well, what would I rather be feeling in this situation? What would I rather be doing in this situation? Now, you cannot ask yourself a question without your unconscious mind processing. So if you remember that, acknowledge what you're feeling. Then ask yourself the question, what does that feeling feel like? Put the 2 negatives together, and then to neutralize it, you can ask yourself the next question, what is the story I'm telling myself? And then following that, what would I prefer to feel? Now, if you can do that, you are well and truly on your way to emotional intelligence. You are certainly in a position where you are setting yourself up to take control of your state. I hope you've enjoyed this little tip. My name's Terri Messenger, and I'll talk to you soon.